What's going on, guys? I want to make a quick video about the character creation classes for Demon Souls. A lot of people seem to be getting confused about this, so I want to do my part to try to help you guys have a better understanding. So let's jump right into it. So on the left, excuse me, on the right side, you have your attributes. Okay, the vitality is your health. The intelligence is the blue bar under your health, which the more intelligence you have, the more spells you can cast. Endurance is your stamina. Also governs how many times you can swing your weapon and how often you can sprint. Strength is also, obviously your strength. Certain weapons require more strength than others. If you're going for a strength build, that's normally for bigger weapons. Dexterity is normally the faster weapons. Uh, and also governs the power of your throwables, like your fire bombs and the knives and stuff. Magic, of course, is for your magic power. Faith is the faith. I'm not sure how to explain what faith is other than yeah, your faith. The faith spells can be cast with that using talismans. Luck is obviously your luck governs how often you can pick up items or you come into items. So with that being said, let's jump right on into the royalty class. Okay, guys, so with the royalty class, you start out with a headpiece that gives you a bigger pool of intelligence, which will be the blue bar. You'll have more um, blue bar if you start off with this class because of the specialty from the headpiece. Also, he has a ring that helps him regenerate more magic over time, more intelligence, more of the blue bar over time. You can also find these items in the game, but he starts off with it. Also starts off with the spell Soul Arrow. He has pretty decent magic as far as starting out with at 13, but his HP is pretty low. His intelligence is decent. Intelligence also governs the amount of spells you can equip on your character at any given time. So the higher the intelligence, the more spells you can equip. Alright, the Temple Knight's a decent build if you're going for the faith slash strength build. Uh, it has decent strength at 14. It's probably one of the higher starting classes out for strength. And the faith is at 13, which is also great if you're going for faith build. He starts off with a miracle, as well as he has a talisman to cast that miracle. That miracle is heal. You will require less grass if you use this class because that heal definitely comes in handy. He's also only at soul level 4, so that gives you guys plenty of more levels to put points into a different attribute if you would like to. Alright guys, next up we have the Thief. The Thief has really high dexterity, so if you're going for a dex build, this would be the class for you for sure. The Vitality is decent at 10. He's already on soul level 9. His magic is at 10, but he has no magic, but he does start out with a bow. The bow is great. Um, Comes in handy very often at early games. His luck is also extremely high at 15 for starting out. That means that with this class, you will definitely be picking up more consumables and as well as other items off of dead bodies with the luck being at 15. Alright guys, next up is the Barbarian. The Barbarian starts out with very high strength at 15, very high vitality at 15. So if you're going for a strength build, this is definitely the build for you. There's no other build that will be more better for anybody who wants to swing around big weapons, big swords, as well as have a high pool of health at the start of a game. He also has decent luck at 11, which would also help with finding those items off of dead bodies. He does have a nice bit of magic as well at 11. So, I mean, he's definitely a great class to start off with. Alright guys, next up is the Wanderer. The Wanderer has decent vitality as well as intelligence, also endurance. But the thing about the Wanderer is he has very high dexterity, which allows him to use more of the dex weapons in the game. He starts out with I believe that's a falchion or a scimitar, I'm not too sure, as well as a dagger and a shield. So if anybody wants to do a dex build, this is definitely the starting class out for you. Alright guys, next up is the Magician. The Magician starts out with, as you would guess, high magic power as well as high intelligence, which means he has a bigger pool of magic. And unfortunately, unlike royalty, the royalty class, he does not start out with a lot of the good things that comes with that class, such as the ring that regenerates your magic over time, or the headpiece that allows for a bigger magic pool. So honestly, if you guys were thinking of doing a magic build, I would probably start out with the royalty class over the magician class. But if you guys definitely prefer the fire spell, this would be the class to start out with. Like I said, you can get all the items that you got with the royalty class for this same class here later through the game. But just starting out as far as using magic, I would choose the royalty class. Alright guys, next we have the priest. The priest is a solid class to start out with his vitality being at 13 and his endurance at 12. He can take a few extra hits as well as swing his mace a few more times than some of the other starting classes may be able to. His faith is decent too as well, hence why he's a priest. He also starts out with the miracle heal, and that would definitely come in handy for a lot of beginners. And yeah, overall, he's a great class to start out with if you're going for maybe a holy paladin build or through some of the faith spells you can cast, like regeneration. You can also go through like a good regeneration class if you pair that with the shield and the ring you get later in the game. But yeah, guys, definitely a solid choice of a starting class. Next, we have the hunter. The hunter has 12 vitality, so decent health pool, 13 endurance, decent stamina, 12 dexterity, and 12 luck. Overall, he's nothing super special. I've never started out as a hunter. Some people may or may not, but I feel there's better choices of classes to start out with, and if it's just nothing very, targeting for his attributes as far as maybe targeting a strength build or a dex build or a magic or a faith build. Those are the type of builds you're normally going to go for through a game, and this class doesn't really target any of those specifically. Maybe kind of the dexterity, but there's better classes to start out with if you're going for dexterity build. Alright guys, next up we have the knight class. The knight class is probably my favorite starting class. He's very well rounded. Very well rounded. Kind of like the hunter, is nothing very targeting for this class other than possibly the strength. But as far as the vitality, the intelligence, the endurance, the magic, the faith, the dexterity, everything is pretty much all along the lines, as well as him being on soul level one. I mean, excuse me, soul level four, which means you have a few extra levels you can possibly throw into a different attribute, to get to that six, like some of these other classes start out with at soul level six. That can make this class a little better. So, like for instance, you can possibly throw those extra two levels into strength, which will bring that up to 16, which should definitely be higher than even the Barbarian starting class. Yeah, guys, just a solid build here. Starts out with a nice shield, a nice short sword. Just a very solid class to start out with here. All right, guys, and last but not least, we have the soldier class. Soldier class has very high vitality, which means he has very high health at the start of the game. Also very good endurance as well as strength. But the good thing about the soldier class is you start off with a sword as well as a spear for the extra length if you're probably having trouble at the start of the game. He can definitely come in handy to help put a little bit of extra space between you and the enemy. But yeah, guys, that's going to end it for this video today. Hope I was able to help you guys learn anything, possibly, a better decision at what classes to start off with if you guys are just now picking up the game. But yeah, if you guys found this video helpful at all, please, please, please drop a like on this video and also consider subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all the love I'm getting from you guys. I hope this video was able to answer a few questions I've been asked lately. But yeah, guys, until the next video, you guys have a great day.